So you have thick black brows and you don't think you need a tint? Think again. This is exactly why I still recommend tinting black brows. This client actually wasn't down for a tint and only a wax, and thankfully I convinced her to try a tint. Yes, I understand her brows are black, but they are an ashy faded black. I wanted to enrich that color and make them pop a little bit more that suits her face, and she was so happy that I did. Go and take a look at the color.
Amazing. Oh yeah, I really like that.
See?
I know exactly what you mean. Like, it's not like, I thought it was going to be way darker.
If you have black brows, I highly recommend trying a tint. It really does enrich your brows and it won't be too dark, especially for her because she does have fine and spaced out brows. She doesn't have Eugene Levy type brows, so it won't be too dark. Then, like always, before we wax, I create those parallel lines. Remember, you want your brows to run parallel before they taper off to the tails to create a more balanced brow that also enhances what you have naturally. Now that they are lightly cleaned up, I'm gonna go over with the client on how to fill in her brows, even though she really doesn't need anything. Normally people are just
right, like going like
they're
that.
filling in inside their brows. Okay, we're not,
no,
we don't do that. Or I don't do that. You don't have to outline your brows because you can see that line. But if you want, so technically your brows, you're not lacking anywhere. But if you want to dense up, just 3 little strokes right in there. Not a lot, right?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And whenever I'm doing them, I'm not doing this.
Right.
Okay, that doesn't look like hair. I want your brows to look like hair. I want your makeup to look like hair, not your brows look like makeup.
Okay.
So when I do hair like strokes, I'm doing stroke, spaced. See that skin in between, okay? And then you can look at your brows and be intentional with it. You don't need anything anywhere in here. But if you want, 1 stroke there, 1 stroke there, follow through down to your tails.
Right.
1 stroke on top, 1 stroke following down to your tails.
Got it. Just where you see it. Okay.
This is our new gel.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's not going to be here until this fall.
Okay.
But it will. I personally don't think that your brows should be in an upward position.
Yeah,
so
usually I don't do that.
But I don't want them to go like. I want them to go how they are naturally, because how they are naturally is perfect. I don't want them to go outside either. So whenever you throw in that gel, you really only need it for the color.
Right.
Just try and fluff it out a little bit to where your brows sit. And there we have it, enhancing what she has naturally.